Good evening. Welcome to Candid Connections live podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Tiffany.
I'm your other host, Janelle Lene.
And I'm your host, Danielle Lachey.
And I'm C. Wade, giving you that male perspective.
And I'm Billy Ray, part of the 5-5, and we back at y'all with another one.
I want to go ahead and welcome our Candid Connections hosts. Want to give them a round of applause?
Good evening, and welcome to the Candid Connections live podcast, where we talk about everything from life, love, relationships, real talk, no filters. I'm one of your hosts, Tiffany.
I'm your host, Janelle Lene. And I'm your host, Gaynell Lachey.
And I'm your guest resident, giving you that real male perspective, Carl Wade.
But before we get started, just want to put out a disclaimer. We are not certified relationship experts. We are just a bunch of friends who like to talk about love, life, and relationships. So let's get candid. Who should pursue more, the man or the woman? The man.
Yeah. Why are you looking like that?
Right.
You know, I got to process these. I got to process these questions when you ask, because I'm just kind of. Let me. Yeah.
Man should pursue the woman. Ain't the Bible say he who find a wife finds a good thing? Finds a good thing. He should pursue the woman.
Yes.
And I mean, once you pursue the woman and, she's all in, I mean, you got to build it to the point where, everyone wants to be chosen. So you have to choose that person. If that person don't feel like they're chosen, then what's the pursuit?
Who should pursue a woman? Explain it to me a little bit more. Who should pursue?
Will you want a woman to pursue you? Or do you want to pursue her?
Well, I think it's kind of a trick question. It's kind of
How's that a trick question?
I mean, of course, because of course a man wants to find a woman he likes and he should go after her. Yes, I definitely agree. I definitely agree a man should, go after a woman he likes. However, I don't think they should be in a relationship and like that woman more than that woman likes him. That relationship won't work.
Why?
No, she's about pursuing.
Should you be pursuing her or should she be pursuing you?
That's why I say it's kind of a trick question, because of course, a man is going to go after what he wants, but after a certain point, she needs to start pursuing him.
After what point?
After he showed interest that he's pursuing her.
Well, yeah, I mean, that goes, like, she got to show interest too, but she also got to feel like you're interested. But I want to go back to the point where you said that the woman should like the man more.
Definitely. In order for that relationship to work, in order for any relationship to work, someone has to like somebody more. And in most of the relationships that's going to work, it has to be the woman liking the man more for that relationship to
Why does that woman have to like that man more?
Okay,
we got a question, comment.
I'm going with what he said, because like I got a lot of like women in my family. Like even they be saying like when a man be doing too much, they be thinking them like creeps. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like even we didn't have this conversation before. Like if a man is doing too much, or if anything, I didn't even hear my auntie Cherie say it. Like if a man doing too much, she gonna think of him as like standoffish, or even like with the girls I talk to, like I don't try to do too much because it just seemed like I don't know, when I do too much, they fall back or something. But when I push away, then they do more. You know what I mean?
I feel that depends on that woman, because most women wants the man to pursue her and do things.
And should.
So women get pursued all the time. Women get pursued all the time from a variety of men. Now, when you're in a relationship and that man is pursuing you and doing, it's never going to be enough. It's never going to be enough, because women always are looking for if you go into gifting a woman, first of all, in a relationship, they're going to expect it all the time. And,
Not necessarily.
and they're not going to respect you in the end for it. When you do a little bit too much, yes. Yes.
No, I don't know what type of woman that is because right, not a mature
See,
woman.
you guys are laughing and smiling only because you're on the receiving end of those gifts, and it's okay. So it's like, yeah, I'm gonna be getting it because so now that's all you're in it for.
No.
And if you're not, we've talked about how men can have a man ever told you, I'm gonna make you love me.
No.
Has a man ever told you?
Love me.
I'm gonna make you love me. No man ever told you that, right? A man told you that. A man ever told you that?
I don't think so.
Have a man?
No.
Well, here's the thing: if a man ever told you that, and we got somebody who said it, that because you didn't love him,
Because that man was insecure.
and he was pursuing you, and he was going to do things to make you love him, and the things he did made you love him, not him. So when you're in a relationship, that woman has to pursue you a little bit more so the relationship can thrive a little bit more.
The woman has to pursue you more.
They have to
So
like
the
you a little bit more.
relationship can thrive
Yes.
more.
In every
Do you think
relationship,
that's like the
someone should
natural
like somebody
order
more.
of male and female?
There's a lot here.
Do you think but do you think that's the natural order between male and female, that the woman has to pursue more for the relationship to thrive?
It's the natural order for relationships. It's the correct order if a relationship going to thrive that a woman likes a man more.
Are you saying likes a man more, not
Yeah.
so much pursue the man
Not so
more?
much pursue. You know, let's say, again, we talked about, let's rewind this about 5 minutes. Because I want to make sure you understand that we're talking about after that man done pursued that woman he likes. And we can go back to, a man should be able to have a man should be able to date multiple women by being honest, non-monogamous relationships, telling them that say, hey, I'm dating, I'm secure with myself, I'm looking for a relationship and I'm dating. So once that's known, let's say he's dating 3 or 4 ladies. He's an outstanding gentleman. He was honest.
He's outstanding.
Right, for ladies.
He's outstanding. He done told you, and this is the dating scene. So now that woman has to do her part to say, hey, I want to do the extra calls. I'm gonna because again, there's women out here for these men, because again, men are the prize.
I don't think so. Women are the prize, and we should not be in competition.
Both are the
prize.
As the men know their person, like from that angle, I mean, but the women have to choose.
You wanna get the-
If both the men and the women are the prize, if you have a good woman, that woman's the prize. If you have a good man, that man is the prize.
I'm gonna say one thing. It's a lot that's there, but I will agree that men choose their person. That's on y'all. Y'all choose y'all's person. But I wanted to go back to where you was talking about the gifts and things like that. I don't think it's like shameful, or men should feel shameful to gift like the person that they should be pursuing, because men should be seekers, right? They should be hunters. That's what y'all are. But you also have to know your person's love language, because it's not all about gifts. You know, there's acts of kindness, there's touch, there's, encouragement, there's other love languages, and it's not all about monetary or what you can give for a lot of women.
Mhm.
Maybe you're talking about the small portion of women that I don't know what the percentages are, but I'm just saying, for me, like, it's not all about the gift giving and the monetary. There's other things that you can contribute without making it be like they're like they just want, take, and they don't respect you if you keep giving. Because I don't think that is an accurate statement, Mr. Harway Goldie.
Small percentage you stated, I believe it's a bigger percentage of the women that we're talking about. I think it's a small percentage of quality women as it is a small percentage of quality men. So when I'm speaking, I'm talking in general, I'm speaking about the majority. Again, we have some outliers in there, and the outliers, it should outweigh the conversation. However, it don't, because the conversation is happening.
What?
I'm like, I don't even know what you.
Is it up yet? That went up yet? We're talking about it because it's out there. The conversation, we're having a conversation because it's out there. We're not having a conversation because there's a lot of good women who's doing this. We're having it because there are a lot of bad women. There's a lot of bad men. There's a lot of, that's why we're having this conversation.
Like when JoJo said he feel like women think people are doing too much. When you giving too much, they doing too much. But that comes with maturity. Like real women, we want you to go above and beyond. We want you to give. We want you to do. So when you give into it, that let us know that hey, this is what I'm choosing you. I'm into you. Not just you're just here doing whatever.
And again, a man is going to pursue. And again, when a man pursues, he genuinely, you will want to spoil a woman that you're pursuing. I'm telling that man, if you want it to be genuine, don't spoil. You know, you can gift, but if you're basing your relationship off that, then it's not going to be a relationship
Well,
based
that's
off
not a
that.
relationship. You shouldn't be just giving. You got to give and you
Give
got
and
to
receive.
receive.
And
You
that's,
got to be both ways. But as a woman like the attention and the gift giving, but it ain't necessarily like it ain't got.
You-
Yeah,
you-
like
gotta be
Linda said, it
monetary.
could be
Got to
time. Like time, it's got to
It
be
could
intentional.
just-
you get it all the time. Women get it all the time, right? So if you're in a relationship, how cool is it? How cool is it for a man that a woman is doing this for you, right? This woman is doing this for me, not for all these other persons, all these other men. She's doing it for me.
Ooh,
Yes,
you
I
got-
can do it for all these women, but it has to be reciprocated at a
It's
point
all
where
women should
I'm
be
looking
doing
for a
stuff for you.
relationship, and this woman is doing the things she need to keep the relationship.
Vice versa. It should
Right,
go
it's
both
to be
ways.
You
reciprocated.
guys want to say vice versa,
It
but I'm
should
trying
go
to make a
both
point.
ways. Reciprocated.
If it's, I'm already making the point that man is doing what he's supposed to be doing. You girl.
Can I just say I've been quiet here for a second because I've been stuck on when you said the man is the prize. I've been stuck. Like,
That was a segue.
I
That
have
was a
been-
segue into our one of our next topics.
I have not been able to move on from that. Like, what you mean? The man is the prize.
Well, we could definitely talk more on that.
What, yeah, let's
Yes,
go
please
there.
do.
Like, what do you mean that the man is the prize?
Can we
in
get a
relationship?
show of hands of who thinks the man is the prize? Who thinks the woman is the prize?
All women. I'm gonna tell you, this is what happened for our TV audience. No men raised their hand, and then all the women raised their hand.
But can you,
that says something.
so
That's
when
the
you
big
say the
stake.
man is the prize, based on what?
Based on the numbers.
What number?
Numbers don't lie.
Well, women raise your hand again because, like, what do you mean?
Because we less men, or
Yeah.
There's less. Okay, so I'm gonna go through this scenario again because we've talked about it. We've had various conversations about men in your DMs, right? Men, there are a lot of men in your DMs, right? If you're posting and you're on social media, men are shooting their shot at you, right? Hello, right? I want you to answer so I can keep moving
What are you
forward.
getting there?
Yes.
Yeah.
And at some point, and I want y'all to be real with me because this is where we become real. Have you ever responded to any of those men?
Immediately no.
No.
I mean, I have like,
Thank you. Thank you.
some type of thumbnail.
So even with that, you chose who to respond to.
I go check out the page first and see what.
I bet you would, because you do your research. You had all these men, and we talk about in the malls. We can talk about the gas stations. We can talk about at the store. You have all these men that talk to you, but you choose the one you want to talk to, right? You chose your prize.
Your
You chose the one that qualified for you. You chose the one that had the standards that you set forth.
None of you.
But
Right, you don't know
and
that.
again, we're talking in general. And again, we're talking about in general of how women.
when did the man become the prize? Like, when did that happen?
Just
When did
because
that
you
shift
chose him.
happen?
Just because he was chosen, that means he.
Your story, your love, your tea. The signature Candid Connections tea is available now. Effortless style that speaks without saying too much. Grab your tea today. Candid Connections.
The prize.
Let's tell us to respond back to. Not
if you especially if you I'm not talking about not no man that's gonna play you, cheat on you, gonna hurt your feelings. I'm talking about a prize. I'm talking about the man that you're gonna be in a relationship with, that you feel like, hey, this is the one. You choose him. Men can find women all day that's not gonna be about nothing, right? So when you decide that, hey, this is the man that I want, and out of all these men who's been hitting me, who's no good, who did this, who didn't fit this, then I chose the man who I want. I'm in this relationship with this man, then he is the prize. Why is it so hard for you to understand? Again, okay, you are in sense of you. When a man wants you, yes, you are his prize. You are his, we call women our trophy. So I don't want to take our trophy away from you, but I want you to understand that when you find that quality man and he's good, he's really the prize. And once you figure that out, then that relationship gonna be so awesome, because you're gonna treat him like a prize, because you don't want nobody else to have him.
Well, I think it's mutual. I think it's mutual. It has to be. I kind of get what you're saying.
It's always mutual when it's
No.
it's always mutual when it turns around. We gotta go through it.
That's what I said. So if you have a good woman, she's the prize, and a good man, he's the prize. So y'all picked each other. So both of y'all
Is each
the
other prize?
Women is the prize to relay out. Y'all into that.
I'm not gonna disclaim that. However, you chose that man to build that foundation in the home. So he's
It's a complete want to be your provider, right?
it's not might, because you check your standards.
He might be the provider, right? But that doesn't mean he's a prize. We're gonna take what y'all bring to the table. We're gonna double it.
He got him in the mic.
Saying, like, in the aspect of prize, yeah, a man is a provider, right? Yeah, he's that good thing. But women, let's just keep it real. We can level a man up. We can take what you put on that table. We're gonna flip it. We're gonna make a house a home. We're gonna give you ideals. We're gonna help you level up in your businesses. We're more creative than men. Women are creators.
Mm-hmm.
We create life. Okay, we
Mhm.
got that much power. So who's really the prize?
Well, that's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do.
Because you can't.
I mean, I'm
Because you
agreeing with what
I
agreeing with what
agree
she's
with
saying.
what she says too.
I'm
And like
agreeing
I
with what
always say, my grandmother says, the sperm chases the egg, not the other way around. So that makes the woman the prize, right?
The
Only
sperm,
human men will sit up and say that they're the prize. Even in nature, a woman, the female goes in heat, and the men have to chase her. It's not the other way around. Only men that are humans think that they're the prize. There's no other male on the planet that thinks that they're the prize. You have to go after the woman, and she choose. Most of the time in nature, they fight to death for the woman. That makes her the prize, not you. You sit up and you trying to be the prize, and you laying over there dead. Cause you done got your heart clawed out. So wait, she the prize. She walking away with the winner. So then her the dang prize.
That's good. That's good. I'll say this. I had a guy.
on, Carl?
I had a guy tell me he was the prize, and I was like, but I have to choose you, because at the end of the day, I have to still choose. A man could be like, I'm it, I'm the catch, but if that woman don't decide to choose you, you're really not the prize.
You just chose
No.
the prize. You just said you just helped me explain everything
No,
because I
that's
just
not-
said
that's
earlier
not saying-
you chose him. He's the prize. Thank you.
See, no,
Audience applause.
you're missing the point. You're
I got
missing
you.
the point.
I got you.
Saying, because of course the dude, he was just ignorant. I don't like men that are in too much in their feminine energy. I gotta go.
And again,
Like you walking right here like you queen bee, like you. Nah, I need a man. I need somebody that's masculine. I can lead and follow and all that.
Yeah.
as you should.
Yeah, so that's why he got left. So he wasn't the prize because I left his ass.
And again, even that situational stuff, I'm talking in general, but in situational, we can kind of key into what wasn't or what was right. Dang.
I don't know. Again, I'm asking, when did the male become the prize? When did that take place?
When you chose him, when he stood out between all the other men that you had pursue you, you said, I want him. You want the big brown teddy bear.
So if you're chasing,
You didn't
what
want
are
the
you
little green
chasing?
teddy bear. You wanted the brown.
When you have 3 men chasing one woman, what are they? If she's not the prize, what is she? If there's 3 men chasing one woman, what is she if she's not the prize?
First of all, there is never 3 men chasing one woman. There's about a million men
But that's what you don't
chasing
know.
one woman.
That's what you don't know.
You're not listening. You're not listening. You're not listening. There is multiple men chasing
Okay, well,
women.
fine. So then,
Because that's what men do.
the prize, what is she? If there's 300,000 men chasing one woman, if she's not the prize, what is she?
You got to understand, in a prize in a relationship, I mean, I think women, and again, I believe, again, women are queens, women are goddesses. However, we're talking about, what are you in a relationship? You know, I think everybody think women is.
I was talking about when did men become the prize?
I'm trying to.
He said when we chose him, when he chose him to be our partner.
Carl, I believe what you're saying is,
Help.
in a competition with men, the men are the one who the woman chooses is the winner, but the woman is the prize.
Come on.
Hello, Carla. Is that what you meant to say? I can get behind that.
No,
I can get behind that, but I can't get behind a man is the prize.
So here's the, if you roll it back about 5 minutes, it goes sided. You know, first Janelle, and even you said, we both the prize. We're both the prize.
I never said we both the prize. I said the woman.
Well,
is the
you
prize.
probably still on yours, but I've heard
I never
everybody
said
say we're both the prize. But when I talk about men is the prize, it's always a stoppage at that concept, because you don't get it. Women don't get it.
I don't.
And if you really just think about it, and just even rewind and just listen to the conversation again. And when you figure it out, you'll be in a happier, healthier relationship with our single ass.
Single by choice.
Again, I ain't trying to be offensive. I just gotta say this: if there's so many prizes out here, so many still on the shelf. Why is there so many on the shelf?
Standards.
For years?
Yeah.
Standards.
Damn. Nah, for real, I just, I keep my ears and stuff to the world, but it is a lot of single people, and it be years, 10 to 15 years, and I keep hearing the same excuse, where I'm a prize. I'm just waiting for the right one. What's the right one? It's still on the shelves, some of us 50,
No, she's still
gonna be, we're gonna be 60, and honestly, I don't want to still be on the shelf, but I know I'm a prize.
Are you in a relationship?
Yeah.
And you're the prize in your relationship?
Yeah. I mean, we both are. Yeah. Like Goldie said, it ain't about being cocky, but I know what I can bring to the table. I know I'm a prize. So, he's a prize when you came out the womb. So we just, But back to the point, so many prizes still on the shelves, and I don't really understand a little bit.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but there are a lot of prizes on the show. But I think as we get older, like, where I'm up in age or whatever, it's just I'm established. You know what I'm saying? So it's like finding that person that you're like equally yoked with. As you get older, it gets more difficult. I think. Like, I feel like for the younger people, it might be a little easier because everybody's trying to figure out their way. Like, maybe they're in college, maybe they're just starting their career or whatever. So it's more people doing that. But as you get older, it just gets a little bit more difficult depending on where you're at in your life.
Yeah.
Right. So, but I get it. I think there are a lot of people like on the shelf. So yeah, no argument there.
So I like to work y'all up a little bit. So on that shelf stable life, that woman is wearing out a little bit earlier before the man.
What?
That shelf stable life.
What you mean?
If you are single and you are in your
Uh-oh.
late
Uh-oh.
40s,
She been waiting. She been
then-
waiting.
it's gonna take a longer. It's gonna be a little bit harder to get it right. Versus a man. A man has time. A man messes up and can get right later in his years.
Later. So why later?
Wait a minute, pause.
Pause real quick.
No,
Right.
well, I'm saying a man has more shelf stable life than a
Okay,
woman.
you want to hear your
Yeah,
comment.
yeah.
I just wanted to make a point that it's been proven that women actually live longer when they're single
Hello.
Okay.
versus when they're in
Hello.
a relationship, and men, it's the opposite. So I just thought I'd throw that out.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Billy.
That is the statistical facts. Okay. But I also want to say, while there are a lot of prizes on the shelf, some people are okay with that. Like, some people don't want to settle. Like, they're okay with that, right? So just because you're older and you're single doesn't mean that you're like thirsted or desperate or, I kind of like my life. I can do what I want. I ain't really got to answer to nobody, and I can have fun. So that is okay. Like, some people are in that space.
Yes. Thank
I never said, and here's the thing. I agree with it, and I never said.
Yes, don't backpedal. Don't backpedal now.
No, to piggyback off her, it's standards too. Like, I've been on the shelf for a while, right? I don't have to be single. I didn't have guys try to talk to me all the time, but if they're not meeting me where I'm at or higher, and I'm not just talking about just stability, I'm talking about emotional intelligence, I'm talking about mental health, like some of the intangible things that I need, that I need to have reciprocated back to me. So it's not about, the shelf getting old or whatever you said. It's like, I'm going to stay on that shelf until somebody comes that's going to step and that's going to be right. And I'm going to make my other point about men, y'all shelf is steady. Like she said, women outlive men, and our health typically outlive men too. Nobody wants a hospice husband.
Right.
Hold on.
Now that's a good one. Maybe we might. One foot in the grave and the other one on a banana peel. Sound good to me.
The financials looking like.
One more time.
Yeah.
I kind of stirred the pot with the the shelf situation. But again, I'm going to say this again. Women, again, they choose to sit on the shelf. After so long, I just don't believe ain't no one in here, I don't think 70, 65. If you content with being single, I don't really believe, honestly, this is my opinion, behind every great man, I believe in this quote, is a great woman. Behind every great woman is a great man. So the shelf situation, I honestly do believe they own the shelves. You know, everybody looking for a man to be perfect, for a woman to be perfect. You know, when you start dating, you know, us as older people, we got a better discernment. So when you dating, it's a process. You build them to be friends. So you got a choice to bounce on up out of there through conversation. That's like if somebody tell me, I was talking to my lady, if somebody tell me when I was dating, somebody say, well, you got a package deal. You know what, they done messed up. What you mean a package deal? Because some people can be single for so long, they still stuck in this contentment, you know? And some of them actually don't know they gave up on love. As we talk about relationships, some of them, not of them, I'm trying to disrespect women, mans too, done gave up on love.
Mm-hmm.
So they are on the shelf. I got guys that tell me, I got homies I done heard in the past, you know, and I believe it. I done been single, but I had to heal. But it's great having your own, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm the kind, I know who I am. So now when I heal, I want to share. I want somebody to share with.
Mhm.
So they are on the shelves because they want to be.
When you say package deal, do you mean like children involved, or what do you mean by package deal?
Date somebody and they want to tell you got a package deal. You know, I got little kids, you know.
I agree. I don't want no packages. I agree.
But they don't know what they did. They show me that I don't want you to, because first of all, you disrespected me when a woman says I have a package deal. You already disrespected me.
And a man too.
But I would never say that.
Okay.
Because I already know what I'm looking for.
Right.
As a man, in your later years, you know what you're looking for. Like me, I knew I wanted a lady with older kids. Because I got older kids.
Exactly.
I knew I wanted a woman that got grandkids. Because I got grandkids. I'm trying to knock off all the little...
Right.
That is just not about us.
Right.
So...
I agree with that.
I just took it there, y'all.
No,
No, I agree with you when you said the single people want as on the shelf because they want to be. Because as you get older and you mature, you know what you want. So you're fine with being single until you find what you're looking for.
Right.
But I waited because we had to figure it out. We had to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
We had to experience it. We had to go through it. You're on the shelf table or whatever because you don't want the same old, same old. You now have standards. You done been through the riffraff. So it's like, I'm okay with being single because I've been through it. This conversation is for the people who hasn't been through it, who's looking, who's trying to find their way. We kind of figured it out a little bit, but there's people out there who hasn't figured it out.
Am I agreeing with you right now?
Right.
I think you do about this time on every episode. Good stuff.
Well, I think we're gonna do our final thoughts for these last 2 episodes. Okay, now what's your final thought? My final thought is the man should pursue the woman. And then once the man pursue the woman is going to show her interest as well.
Oh, well, of course. It's no question that the woman is the prize, period. Go back and listen to that old 90s R&B when music was good.
And I think a man should definitely pursue the woman that he wants. And afterwards, that woman should be pursuing him to keep that relationship going because he's a prize.
My final thought is, of course, the man should pursue the woman, and the woman is the prize. 100%. And we want to thank y'all for coming out and hanging with us today. Make sure y'all follow our pages on Instagram, TikTok. And if you had not subscribed to our YouTube page, make sure you do that. And remember, you deserve the kind of love that you give. Thank you.
Thank you for coming in.